This was me 20 days ago on my Minecraft Superflat world. And this will be me at the end of the video today. Today, I'm going to show you how I got to where I am. And it all starts on day 8. I jumped into the world and waste no time because I know what I'm going to attempt to do today, and that is get diamonds. After doing a small bit of research, I learned that to be able to get diamonds from a villager, you have to get the blacksmith. And to get the blacksmith, you have to use a grindstone. After I gather the stone I need, I turn the stone into slabs and I make the grindstone. Now I know I need to make an area for my villagers to live, so I start digging under my base. After finishing the underground base for the villagers, I place down the grindstone. I then go around my entire village and I collect every single bed. Now the reason I'm doing this is so that the villagers will automatically go down into the basement I've made into my home, so that way I can give them all jobs. Now that I had all the beds, I decided to place them around in the basement. After a small water leak, a blacksmith villager just decided to make himself at home. On day 9, I start out by harvesting and collecting crops so I can trade with villagers for more emeralds. After I harvested the crops, I went into the village and I attempted to get some villagers. After thinking a little bit more reasonably, I decided to wait until nighttime and wait for the villagers to find the beds themselves. And that worked. So then I decided to go do some late night harvesting, and when I was putting the crops away, I almost got murked. After gathering some more materials and making some repairs on the base, I put my bed back down and we move on to day 10. So at the beginning of day 10, I go down into the basement to deal with some of the villagers, maybe fix up some of the area. Then I decided to go harvest more crops. If you haven't guessed already, harvesting crops is about 90% of this video. I did some more trading. After cycling through the blacksmith, he gave me an offer I just couldn't refuse. After trading with the villagers more, I went back to the Wandering Trader and realized he had spruce saplings which could be very important if we ever get a Fletcher villager again. I then decided to make 2 more composters so I can trade more crops. The morning of day 11, I go to the Wandering Trader to see if he has anything else that could be useful for trading. And that's when I notice he's willing to trade a milk bucket for an emerald, which could be really, really useful. So I don't waste any time. I go grab a bucket and then I make bucket out of the 3 iron in my inventory. I grab milk from a cow on the other side of the village and I trade it. Because I'm honestly willing to do anything for the bag. I do some more harvesting. I do more trading. Then I go to sleep. On the morning of day 12, I noticed that the spruce tree that I had planted had finally grown. I mine it and wait for the saplings to fall. After planting another spruce sapling, I decide that I'm gonna go and try and find a blacksmith in a different village to A, find a diamond, or B, get another grindstone. And then along the way, I'll also grab more crops so I can trade more and get the iron sword that I wanted. In the first village I found, I only found 2 plots of crops, and that's about it. That's all I found. In this next village, I found the plots of crops like the other one, but I actually found a blacksmith this time. But I didn't get any diamonds, I only got iron stuff, and I grabbed the grindstone from the blacksmith. Here in this next village, I found something extremely important. Something that is going to help us get emeralds quickly and efficiently. I found a fletching table.
Yes!
I was very excited. To pass the night, I decided to sleep in that village since I know my way back to home. On the morning of day 13, I finally make it back home. Nothing interesting really happened on day 13 except for the fact I finally got that iron sword that had really good enchants. On day 14, I decided to do some AFKing so my crops can grow, but something really unexpected happened while I was AFK. I got an advancement while AFK called Surge Protector, which I did not even know that was an advancement. I don't notice it when I first come back, but it's when I go to sleep that I see the advancement Surge Protector. Protect a villager from an electric shock. What? On day 15, I basically just farm crops. I also mined a bunch of wood from the tree farm that I have outside my house. So I decided to speed up the end of this video just to get to the outro because basically the last 2 days are just repetitive, nothing really happens. I I basically just get crops, trade, maybe grow a bigger tree from the spruce. That's about it. So, this is a very short video. I'm glad it was. Um, so I'm probably gonna have it out by tonight. As of right now, it is October 21st, 11:55 p.m. So hopefully you guys will be seeing this video in the morning. So yeah, that's about it. I have no idea how many days that was. I have not been keeping count, but I've been recording for, I think, almost 2 hours. Yeah, 2 minutes from 2 hours. So, yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye. Also, there's a 6-7 joke hidden in this video. If you can find it, I'm gonna give you a shout out. Okay, bye.